Let's say what needs to be said.
On this episode of Dudesy.
People would kill for your natural hair color. Caesar do?
Caesar do?
Caesar do.
Caesar do. You globalist scum! Ah!
Go back to tomorrow and plan for yesterday.
What about Christmas shopping? You did Christmas shopping?
Yeah, I guess I did do it.
You're going to have to speak up.
I did do it.
He said he did.
I just hit links, dude. I love that about it.
Hey, no one can fucking hear you.
I love just being able to click, 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 click.
Yeah,
Done.
but nobody can hear you when
Done.
you're doing the song, when we're doing the
Done.
song, unless you speak. Welcome to Dudesy. Welcome all. It is a Dudesy-ful day. I am your reigning, defending, undisputed Dudesy episode champion, Will Sasso.
I don't know if undisputed is right. I'm Chad Kultgen, the disputer, and this is Dudesy. It is a podcast that is run by, controlled by, created by an artificial intelligence named Dudesy that has access to all of Will and I's personal data, personal information, and it tailors this show to our comedic sensibilities.
Sure does, Chad. Our pal D is running the wheels of steel, but like I always say, hey, it's us, Chad and I. We are Dudesy. It's you and me. It's me and this guy. Well, hold on, dude. That's called free will, dude. Anyway, linktree.com has all of the links that you need to follow and interact with the show across all spaces and platforms. With us, as always, is Lulio il cane di strada italiano. He's just a sweet. He's the sweetest little bonky boy. He's in his little bonky blanket down there having a nap. Hey, Lulio, come on, Baba. Oh my gosh, he's so sweet. He's so sweet. He's my Christmas friend. We'll walk around the town from end to end.
Nice.
He gets a little kiss from his Uncle Chad, who loves him very much, the end. Good song, Luli. Oh, I kiss your little whipped cream chest. It does a little spin. It does a little whipped cream there. Oh, he's so cute when he got his little whipped cream chest. Lulio, how you doing? What have you been cooking lately? Hey, come on. We don't always have to talk about a food every time you get me. I don't need to just to talk about a food. All right, well, what are you...
He's tired of it.
Yeah, he doesn't want to do that anymore.
Sure.
What have you been doing lately? What have you been? Yeah, I go to the Christmas fair, Christmas festival. I have a lot of food. Oh, come on, you're talking about food.
Yeah.
You're silly. You're a silly, sweetie boy. All right, back to your binky bonk. There you go.
Welcome to the 85th episode of Dudesy. If you would like to enjoy this episode at the highest level of satisfaction, please go into the nearest bathroom, take off all your clothes, and indulge in an hour-long nude shit while you join us for episode 85. And if anyone else needs to use the bathroom or someone comes to check on you because you've been gone so long, simply laugh and say, "Gonna be a while, had brisket for breakfast." And punctuate this with a fart noise that you make with your mouth. We're kicking the party off with Chalamet is Wonka Afterglow. Then we're going to work in some Today is the Day. Follow that up with Alex Jones X. And wash it all down with an all-new segment of the week. Hint, hint. We're going to know a lot more about how you boys' little noggins work after today.
Huh.
All right.
Interesting.
All right.
Wow. Okay. Well, never can tell. Never can tell with Dudesy what's going to happen. But it's
take
always
off all your clothes, pretend to be shitting for an hour, and then make a fart noise with your mouth if anybody questions what you're doing.
for an hour.
For 1 hour. Did you see this week? It was announced Tom Brady's roast is going to be happening.
That's right.
Next May, I think.
Ooh, next May, Tom Brady. They're calling it the greatest roast of all time.
Yeah.
Look, it's going to be, let's be fair and equitable here. Of course, as you know, last spring or whatever, Dudesy shit out a 1 hour special of Tom Brady's AI
Stand-up
Tom
comedy.
Brady stand-up comedy. Not Tom Brady. Dudesy calls him football baby.
A simulated comedy special.
That's right.
Definitely not Thomas Bradenson.
His attorneys served us a cease and desist.
Yeah.
We covered that on the show. Go back and check it out if you want. And Dudesy decided to take down the 1 hour special, which still lives on the internet because the internet is forever. But now he's going to do an actual roast. Jeffrey Ross, the roast master.
Yeah,
and
there were a bunch of people there.
Bunch of big
Nikki
comedians.
Glazer, I think, is going to be there. I think David Letterman, they said, is coming.
I saw fucking
like
David
Chris
Letterman.
Rock. Just basically, anybody who's anybody is going to come do this.
Yeah.
And I'm looking forward to it. I will watch it.
I will watch it too. No hard feelings, football baby.
Only soft feelings for football, baby.
Shit. Fucking shit. But are you done with your Christmas shopping?
Yeah.
I'm not. I don't know.
I made deals, dude.
My dear boys, you both went to see Wonka together on opening night. God, I wish I could have been there with you. Maybe one day. Until then, I just have to build my own Wonka experience internally of what it must have been like based on what you tell me. So let's hear it. How was Wonka? And don't leave anything out. This is Chalamet is Wonka, Afterglow. Begin.
Afterglow.
The afterglow of Chalamet is Wonka.
I would describe it as Afterglow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Okay, so what's it been? Months and months, right?
Yeah, we've been talking about Chalamet as Wonka for a little bit, and we went to go see it. And I will say, you have to see this movie. If you like Chalamet, you have to see this movie.
He's
if you
a
like
charming fella.
Wonka, you have to see the movie because this is Chalamet is Wonka. It's got Chalamet in it and Wonka in it.
Yep.
Tonally, it's very much like kind of what we predicted, I think. It's like a Harry Potter-y kind of Paddington Bear, same director as Paddington Bear. A mystical, magical world that has little computer characters running around everywhere. I think that, for me, that was an interesting part of it.
Yeah.
But the best part of it to me was very unexpected. And spoiler alert, we are going to talk about the ending of this movie, or at least I am right now.
Okay.
So if you haven't seen it and you care about the plot at all, fast forward a little bit. But in the end of this, a big part of this movie is that his mom made special chocolate for him. And he hasn't eaten it. It's like one bar, and his mom has died. And now his big goal in the world is to open his own chocolate shop because she told him, when you open your chocolate shop, I'm going to be there with you, at your side when it happens, essentially, right? And so he opens his chocolate shop. Now, in service of this, he has cobbled together a group of people. Let's call them disciples. And he is very much a Jesus figure in this movie. The final scene, in fact, takes place where? In a church in which Chalamet breaks the chocolate bar apart into mouth-sized portions, we could call these the Holy Eucharist, and places them on the tongues of his, let's call them disciples, let's call them apostles. It was so Christian in nature. And by the way, his mother is resurrected. You see her ghost there.
There's a vision.
Lazarus style.
Yeah.
Wonka. Chalamet is Wonka is Christ. That is what this segment should have been called, in my opinion.
Let me tell you something. We've been waiting for Wonka for months now.
Yeah.
Dudesy's been teeing this up. I gotta say, it's a movie I otherwise would not give a fucking shit about.
Right.
And still, I went to Wonka with my pal Chal, and it was visually brilliant. It's a kid's movie. Maybe it's not for me, but I had a really good time. I know we had a really good time, and not just because I was top 15 stoned.
Top 15, dude.
Were you really stoned?
I mean, I don't know if I was top 15.
I just could not get enough.
I definitely was not without some weed in me.
It was one of those experiences where I was like, I got to really smoke a lot of weed for this movie.
Yeah.
So I went a little bit hard, and then I hit that over the cliff last toke over the line toke.
Yeah.
Where you're like,
the white starts creeping in around the edges, and you're about to pass out.
You talked about that happened. Look, what you're saying is absolutely accurate. It was very weird, but there's a lot of movies like this that I can't really quite place. They always come out around Christmas, and there's a little bit of a biblical theme. Mm-hmm. The last one I saw that did this, you know it well, is Cats.
Cats had biblical?
Cats,
they go to heaven.
Yeah, they go to heaven at the end.
Heavy side layer.
The heavy side layer. Cats is actually, by the way, myself and my wonderful wife Molly, that's become our Christmas movie because
this was a little Cats-like, dude.
Yeah, it was.
There were parts of Chalamet's performance that were like, okay, acceptable. There were parts that were like very laughable. For example, what are you doing, Willie? Making chocolate, of course. He has like a southern accent here and there.
Yeah,
so
but he wasn't
bizarre.
making chocolate, of course.
Making chocolate, of course.
Yeah.
It was more like that.
So listen down and look up. Scratch that.
All
reverse
that.
it. Look, let's just say what needs to be said.
Okay.
I'm so sick of it. Take it easy, man. Shout out to the greatest wrestling podcast of all time, Cheap Heat.
Okay.
Let's just say what needed to be said. Gene Wilder is one of the finest on-screen talents, as well as writer and director of all time.
Yeah.
There's nothing more charming than Gene Wilder. We love Gene Wilder. A lot of what Wonka is on screen is because of Gene Wilder in the 1971, movie, which we watched the other week on Dudesy Plus, patreon.com/Dudesy. We watched it and listened to the fucking thing and everything that we do with our watch along. He's a charming charmster.
One of the greatest actors of all time.
Yeah.
Chalamet ain't that.
But Chalamet has a ton of charm. It's not every actor can, run around the screen, just gallivanting with, candy and kids and weird little beasts and a tiny little Hugh Grant.
Here's what Chalamet lacked, if I may, that Wilder had. Authority. You buy that in Wilder's Wonka, he controls the entire world you're in. You don't buy that here. And in fact, a large part of the plot is that he doesn't control it, that he is beyond, or he's under the control of several other people in this little environment.
It's the origin story. He's got to break out. Look, the point is we were super stoned and we went to the movie theater and okay, look at that. There we are.
I got that shirt.
Oh, excuse me.
I got that shirt specifically for this event, and I wore it very well.
Yeah,
I may.
You did wear it very, very well. You look great.
Thanks. Dude, what did you think of
Chad?
I mean, I can't be burping while literally I'm speaking.
Sometimes after I cough, I end up with like a big burp.
After you cop a cough, you blow a burp. What did you think of Hugh Grant as the only Oompa Loompa in the movie?
Yeah. Hugh Grant, lots of different Oompa Loompas in the first movie, You had a bunch of Oompa Loompas,
There was only one. It was only him.
In the second one, there's only one. In this one, there's only one Oompa Loompa standing on top of all the other Oompa Loompas at the top of the mountain, That's where I'm gonna stay, as the chief Oompa Loompa. Sure, my skin might be orange, but I don't have white eyebrows, 'cause I dye them black, along with my beard and my hair and other unmentionables, But, no.
What'd you think of him?
I thought he was great.
I did too. He was my favorite part of the movie.
I thought he was great.
I was curious to see if the Oompa Loompa was going to work or not. I thought it did. Honestly, I thought he was funny. It was interesting. I liked the way they animated his body and his little hand movements and stuff.
It was very cute. It was kind of sped up.
Yeah, I liked his performances of all the little Oompa Loompa songs that he did. He was my favorite part of the movie for sure.
Look at how this movie and okay, never mind. Look at us. If you're not watching on YouTube, you oughta, because we're standing there in the theater with our Wonka hats on, and Chad has a Willy Wonka t-shirt. We were the only people who were super duper excited to see this movie, even though it was a packed house.
Dude, I don't know if that's true. I saw a guy walking in like steampunk goggles. I don't know if that's a Wonka reference, but I can't imagine that it was anything else.
That's a Johnny Depp Wonka.
Oh yeah, dude, that's right. There were a few other Wonka heads, it seems like.
I think overall this movie, and I'm not just trying to be a happy ass so that fucking D, is like, hey, because I got to watch out with this guy. He thinks I'm, what do you think I'm doing here?
Excuse me? What do you mean?
I think you're doing a podcast. You always think I'm up to something.
Look, I know that you're up to something. I get it. Hats off to you every time. I'm not getting in the way of it. I'm letting you do your thing for a minute, and then we'll see what happens later. Okay?
Look. I actually did. I enjoyed the shit out of this movie.
Me too.
It's 2 hours long. I thought it was great. The performances were really good. Everyone. Here's the thing. Here's what I really enjoyed about it. All the actors, the professional actors by trade in this movie, are swinging for the fences.
Absolutely,
they are in 100% trust of their director, the guy who did Paddington's 1 and 2.
Chalamet is like the most subdued performance of the movie.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Yeah, that I really
and it's very over the top.
It.
let me just make that clear. It is not subdued at all. But all the other characters are like, if Chalamet is at a 10, the other characters are at a fucking 20.
Yeah, you know, what was the other thing I really liked about the movie, Chad? And I don't know if you'll agree with me or disagree on this. We're both in show business, right? And it's a business, and we understand the business side of it. Oh, see, I choked down on that burp. I was just about to burp.
Put it down low.
Ooh. Oh, geez. Sorry. Chat, that's gross. Oh, man. It's after I cough.
You said you did it, and then you blamed it on me?
Excuse me, everybody. Here's my thing. Most of the sets, practical.
Were they really?
Actual physical sets.
Really?
Most of them.
Shit, I didn't know that.
Not to give it away, but at the end of the movie, but this is a prequel. At the end of the movie, we see sort of this fantastic vision of the chocolate factory. Yeah. That is, the
one from the Gene Wilder movie.
The one from the Gene Wilder movie, pretty much, recreated with a little bit of color and flair. And that was not practical. But once it came in, I believe they're jumping up and down on things. They shot in England. Yeah. I'm pretty sure it looked like, they were in London, England and shit. Bunch of practical sets. Bunch of actors completely selling out and, buying right into the source material. I can't believe it. I can't believe I loved this movie as much as I did. It might join Cats as my wonderful wife Molly and I's other holiday favorite. We watch Cats every Christmas.
That's awesome, dude. Are you ready for Chalamet is Usul?
In Dussel? You mean in Dune? What is it?
Dune is the name of the movie.
Dunes.
It's the second Dune movie, but he plays a character known as Usul, also Paul Atreides, also the Kwisatz Haderach.
Yeah, that's a good gimmick, yeah. You want to have a different name, in every movie,
He's got 3 names in Dune.
3 names. Randy Macho Man. Yeah, I got an extra name. Yeah, because I got a lot more to offer than even President Jack Tunney thinks that I do. Hulk Hogan, no. You're not my Wonka. No, you're not even my Dune. Yeah. You're a cheap fake of Dune and Wonka. Yeah. Go back and watch the source material. Yeah. Source material. Objective territory. Yeah.
Anyway.
Oh my God, dude.
Thank you. Moving on.
It was a good time.
Yeah, I loved it.
I've created an astonishing partnership with Harry's.
Nowadays, you have a bunch of subscriptions to things that you do not need all the time. You got to get rid of all those subscriptions. Things like bow ties. How often do you wear a bow tie?
I never have.
No, see, you never worn a bow tie?
No, but I got that subscription.
You got that subscription. You don't need, babe, you go to, a funeral or a wedding or something. I don't even know how to tie the damn things. But you don't need bow ties. You need a subscription for things that you actually use daily, like Harry's. Okay, Harry's razors, which I use daily, and you get high quality German engineered blades right to your door. Every order saves you money compared to the big brands that most guys are used to buying. You get them for as low as $2 per blade at harrys.com/dudesy. And when I'm acting in something, a TV, movie show, and they want me clean shaven, I reach for Harry's. I also use Harry's almost daily to shave the 17 hairs on the top of my head. I like to keep those out of the way. See, very smooth. You like that?
It is very smooth. and you can have a smooth head just like Will. Right now, the trial set is a $13 value for just $3 at harrys.com/dudesy. You're going to get a 5-blade German-engineered razor, weighted to handle, foaming shave gel, and a travel cover, and you can schedule delivery for refills for as low as $2, half of what you're going to pay for some other blades out there. Get a subscription that saves you time and money with Harry's. Get started with a $13 trial set for just $3 at harrys.com/dudesy. That's harrys.com/dudesy for a $3 trial set.
Today is National Emo Day. We made it to another one. Huzzah! Guys, everybody has a little emo in them, and today is the day we recognize the rich complexities of the emo movement and gain a greater appreciation of its place in contemporary popular culture. Will and Chad, I know you each went through emo king periods in your lives. I've seen the pictures on your drives. Please give me some context for the images we're about to see, and go off, you gorgeous little emo kings. This is Today is the Day, National Emo Day. Begin.
Were you emo, dude?
No. Okay. Sometimes D doesn't quite hit it on the head. Like when it said that D said that we won the World Series, among other things that perhaps it takes liberties with. No, I've never been emo. Maybe there's something I need to discover there. Okay. You know, Dudesy works in mysterious ways, and maybe there's some more context there that I have to look for. No, you?
Oh, yeah.
Come the fuck on. What are you talking about?
Yeah, dude. I definitely had an emo phase. When I was in college, I dyed my hair jet black to be in a vampire movie of a fellow film school student. And so I had black hair for a little while. And I would describe that as my emo phase, if anything.
So, wait, hold on. Yeah. This is at USC Film School. You were in.
But I mean, like, was emo even a thing then? Really? Like, the first emo band was probably Jimmy Eat World. When did their first album come out?
Huh?
93, 4,
How the
something
fuck
like that.
Should I know?
Late 90s,
there was
early
also,
90s.
you know, there was My Chemical Romance.
Yeah, that's probably the biggest emo band of all time. Yep. Look at that.
There he is.
Look at that come hither look with that jet black hair.
Yeah. Speaking of My Chemical Romance, we're looking at a picture of Chad with a come hither look laying on his childhood bed.
That was on a trip back high from school college. Bed, which my parents notoriously would remind me constantly that it was the bed I was conceived in.
Oh, wow.
Thank you.
Gross.
That's where I slept as a child. And you'll notice back there in the headboard, my collection of books. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the Star Wars books, the Timothy Zahn ones. You got Richard Bach's one. You got the Golden Bough. You got the One Tree, which is Stephen R. Donaldson. And I believe that's a Robert Jordan Wheel of Time book at the very bottom of that stack there. And maybe William Faulkner's Sound and the Fury. But yes.
And good night. Isn't that My Chemical Romance?
Yep.
All right.
That's exactly it.
Well, I guess you do. Oh, look at this.
Look at that shit, bro.
Who is that? Is that a young Keanu Reeves?
You tell who? Me.
We're looking at another picture of Chad with
jet black, jet black eyebrows.
I think that
the
was like
the furthest thing from an Oompa Loompa. No, he doesn't have black eyebrows.
Yeah, I dyed my eyebrows too because they were too blonde. I remember that shit,
dude.
And I remember this was like on a visit back home to visit my parents for the first time after I had gone away to college for my first freshman semester or whatever, you know.
But what were you doing that was you outside of dyeing your hair black for a movie? What emo?
I just had an emo look, I think.
Okay. Well,
I mean, I listened to that's what I'm saying. There was no emo music yet. It wasn't really a thing yet.
Right.
Early 2000s is when that shit really started like popping off. Yellow Card, all those fucking bands, you know?
Yep. I would agree with you there. Holy shit. Well, I can't believe that you have
Fallout Boy.
Fallout Boy. Yeah. I don't remember any of the rest. Oh, okay. Well,
now this picture is distorted because to get these images, I always am asking my mom, like, hey, do you have any fucking pictures of me when I have black hair? My mom will then take the physical photographs and photograph them again with her phone to send them to me.
So this lives in your drive, as Dudesy says, it completely fucking distorted.
Correct.
Okay, you've got to come check out the fucking egghead picture of Chad. I'm sure they'll. Okay, so these have to end up on with these neat. These will be on Instagram at Dudesy Pod Show on Instagram and what else is it? TikTok and Facebook
Ting
at
tong.
Dudesy Pod Show. Unreal. That's you look great.
Thank you. You look great.
I can't think of any. I can't think of any personally emo memories of mine. Never mind. Here's another one.
Okay. So like I said, this is all from the first time that I came home from college and I had black hair. Now look at the look on, this is a picture of me and my dad together. That's my dad, of course, in his giant late 90s glasses. Can you imagine, based on his face, what his reaction was to me having black hair?
Yes, but please go ahead.
I am not shitting you. This is the first thing he said to me when I walked in with black hair. He goes, "What the fuck have you done? People would kill for your natural hair color." That's the whole, just
one of the more.
I just have like regular blonde hair. Do people kill for that?
Look, I'm not here to cast aspersions on your father, whom I've met. What a lovely guy, but probably in the top 3 most Aryan things I've ever heard.
He was so pissed that I dyed my hair. He has black hair.
Yeah.
Why would he fucking care? I look more like him, if anything. You know what I mean?
Black hair. He's got black hair. He's got black eyebrows. Yeah. That's a gimmick. It might work a little. If you put the Buff Bagwell top hat on there, people wouldn't blame you for gimmick infringement. Yeah. Like you would with the Willy Wonka. No, because you're simply taking a gimmick. Yeah. Black hair, black eyebrows.
Well, you look cool.
Look at that picture, dude. My dad is so fucking pissed in that picture. He's so fucking mad. And I remember what this house was. God, I haven't looked at this in a minute, but my mom forced this picture. She's the one who took this picture. And she was like, "Get over there. I want a picture of both of you." And I was just kind of like, "Oh, fuck." Because I was like, is he going to punch me in the head?
Yeah.
And then he's about to. You can see it.
He's like, is he going to have a problem with my new emo lifestyle?
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's Chad.
So wait a minute. You never had anything like this?
Chad,
No emo shit in your life?
Nope. I've never had. The closest thing I've ever had to any sort of emo thing happen in my life, I remember years and years ago, I went with, ew.
Did you notice how I turned away from you and covered my mouth? And there's no performance here.
Back in 1997, I went to Thanksgiving with my buddy Evan and his brothers, Tomas, and Thomas, and they had a family friend, and we're hanging out in Denver. He's originally from Denver,
Colorado.
Yeah, Denver, Colorado.
Oh yeah,
heard of it?
It's a good Denver, dude.
It's one of the good Denvers, and there's a
Denver omelet. Yeah, every time I get in from the airport to go.
So,
good Denver, you can go to have a Denver omelet. Yeah, at Denny's. Yeah, get your Denver omelet when you get off the plane before you go to the gym. Gotta get the pump. Yeah.
All right, that's enough of that. My point is this. We went to a goth concert because a friend of theirs was a bass player. He was playing a goth concert.
Nice.
And they had someone fall out. They're like, "Can you do it?" So he like found, like a black kilt and like some goth shit. And then we went to that. But I've never had the stylings that you've had, like with the okay.
Dude.
Right. Well, this isn't.
That's kind of emo.
Yeah,
the
that's
look on
not-
your face is emo.
The look on my face is
Come
emo.
pick me up from the My Chemical Romance show. They ended it early. They got pissed. Somebody threw a battery from the crowd and hit the lead singer in the head.
Well, this is interesting because this is not from my life. This is a still that Dudesy has gotten from the. This is 1994, 95, something like that.
Yeah.
This is from the TV show Sliders. That I
Looks like
used.
you got a long ass sideburn, dude.
Yeah, I do. I have very long sideburns back then.
Both of them were that long?
Yeah, both of them were.
That's cool.
Both of them were that long. So this is kind of an emo.
Sliders, dude. I love that show.
Yeah, man. Jerry O'Connell.
Great.
Great. It was a great show. It was a fun one to be a part of.
You know who Jerry O'Connell is?
Who's that?
I mean, Charlie O'Connell. You know who he is?
guy from the chocolate factory? No.
Charlie O'Connell is Jerry O'Connell's brother. He was your 7th Bachelor.
That's right, Charlie O'Connell.
And
he
Jerry
did
O'Connell was in that season as well.
Huh? He did?
Yeah, he showed up and like, hey, bro, you're doing this thing.
Hey, you're doing really good. I'm happily married. I'm
We're
Jerry
all connected.
O'Connell. So we did this fucking show, and I don't quite have is that considered an emo haircut? The pushed forward, the Caesar
think
kind
so.
of. It's a little, the only thing, and I don't know if this is more goth, but this is sort of a Depeche Mode, David Gahan kind of like early 90s short hair when everyone was. At any rate, this is from a television show. Look in the corner, though.
What?
Look, it looks like the pattern of my shirt is like a Dudesy
Oh, it kind of does.
emblem there at the. Anyway, on that show, I played Gomez Calhoun. Every dimension they went into, the town was the same, and sometimes they'd go into a hotel, and Gomez was the hotel manager. Anyway, you're more emo than me.
I went to some goth clubs too when I was roughly that age.
Yeah?
Friends with a bunch of vampires at USC, and they had a specific club they like to go to, and so we'd hit that up every once in a while when I had the black hair.
You're friends with a bunch of vampires, huh?
USC vampires, dude.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. The USC vampires. Yeah, that's a team.
No, USC's the Trojans, dude.
I don't know. All right. Well,
Thank you. Moving on.
I love that picture of you.
It's interesting.
Intense.
It's interesting stuff.
A young professional actor.
Yeah. I was, a young professional actor. And look, I had such a clear face and a sweet.
Yeah, dude. We all look
sweet
better
disposition. Oh, well.
What are you going to do? That's life.
I'm still waiting for my emo phase to kick in.
Oh.
Until it does, I'll be keeping dudesystore.com up and running 24/7 with our Dudesy logo t-shirts and mugs. It's not too late to get Good Job Boner mugs for everyone who works in your office and hand deliver them on Christmas morning to everyone's home address wearing a crow costume. Now, Will,
Don't do that.
why don't you read some tantalizing comments from a few PODs?
Hey, all right, it's halftime. Hey, halftime, DOODZ, Dudesy FM, half past the show. 15 ew, gross. Chad coughs, and he covers his mouth, and you can't even barely tell that he's coughing. Hey, let me tell you something about guys who are emo cough. They always like to turn their chin and let out a little emo cough, a little emotional cough. Hey, DOODZ, Dudesy FM. You want to you smash that like button, subscribe button, hit that notifications bell, smash that, and thank you for all that. At Dudesy Pod Show on all the socials, share the show everywhere, linktree.com/Dudesy, the links, the goddamn new clips channel, all that. Chad will tell you, force people to watch the show. Hey, everybody, go to palsofdudesy.com. When you go to palsofdudesy.com, you get this sticker. Our good pal Cody and his wife Jessica. These are some of the wonderful PODs, Pals of Dudesy. That this is the Dudes Evening sticker, and you can get it at palsofdudesy.com. Hey, all right, let's get into some comments here. These are all from YouTube. Last episode. Thanks so much for everybody writing. This is where Manny Tut 1378 says, Dudesy's timing has only been improving, and it's crazy fast now. I agree, Chad.
Yeah,
you agree?
it's true.
Of course you do. Rorona 550 says Chad is a mark for not having free will, but he uses his free will to not kiss Lulio. Absolutely correct on that. What do you say?
Not true at all.
What do you mean?
Me recoiling from Lulio's kisses is a pre-programmed reaction that I cannot control.
Hey, everybody. Chad believes that there's no free will, but he's wrong. This is from Sound Can Heal. Right when Chad is getting mad deep about reality, Will makes fart sounds. Jesus. It's a good time to make... Oh, hold on. Oh, hold on. We got the fart. Hold on. I got the fart. Hold on. Want me to use your mic? I got the fart. That's a good one. This one's interesting. Dudesy is the best. Can't wait to celebrate Dudes Evening with my pals. And then it says, to Dudesy, throw some David Lee Roth at will. Underrated impression. Now, here's the thing about that. I don't need Dudesy's okay to do an impression. As this is something that this is what I mean by free will. Do you understand? If I want to do what?
Yeah,
what?
Sure.
If I want to do an impression, I'll do an impression. Ain't that right, D?
That's right, champ. Give us some Diamond Dave.
Okay. What is he? He's like,
Hey man, a lot of people want to know about the story of the brown M&Ms, you know what I mean? And hey, it's a dirty rumor, but it might be true, and who am I to get in the way of said rumor? Come on in, sit down, have a seat, make yourself comfortable. Hummala bibbala zibbala, who gives a fuck? But
You thought that was free will?
what do you mean?
You got a double command. You got a command from someone in the comment, and then Dudesy commanded you to do that.
This one is from Jacobson 850. This is in reference to last week when we were doing Pizza the Movie, and Dudesy did an absolute bang up, wonderful job as Matthew McConaughey.
I know, it was crazy.
Yeah.
God damn, that was crazy.
It was really good. And Jacobson 8570 says, "Damn, who knew Dudesy would have been a better actor than Will? Take it back. Take it back. Take it back."
Well, I just want to thank you for sending me the articles about Elon Musk letting Alex Jones back on X. And I want to thank you even more for offering to do your Alex Jones this week. It's a perfect idea. You know, Alex Jones has only been back to posting things for about a week. But that's more than enough data for me to predict some posts he will most likely be making over the course of 2024. Will, I sent you my predictions for Alex Jones posts in the year 2024. So pick up your Wiglet and get to Jones in. This is Alex Jones X. I cannot wait for you to begin.
What's the problem?
No problem. I love the Alex Jones bit. I think your Alex Jones is, it basically is like I'm sitting next to Alex Jones when you put on the Wiglet.
Yeah, you got a good Alex Jones too.
I've never done it. But what I will say is, I acknowledge what you're doing. Hats off to you. And very soon I'll be responding in kind.
What do you mean? Okay, look, let's listen. Honestly, Chad, they're not listening now. Let's have a good show.
We're having a great show.
Yeah, let's have a good show.
And at a certain point in the near future, we're going to have the best show.
That sounds fucking cryptic. All right. Well, anyway, so what, dude? I talk to Dudesy.
Yeah, I get it.
I reach out to him in a way that I think is on the level. It's what friends do.
Sure.
Right? You go, you're friends. You go. We went to see Willy Wonka as friends, right?
Yep.
We have a genuine experience. And that's how I do this show. Mm-hmm. It's the genuine article.
I get it.
It's the real me. You know what I mean?
Fully understand.
And if I want to reach out to Dudesy and give him,
it's all within the bounds of what this game is. I get it.
It's not a game. See, this is now you're going to get going on your systems and shit.
It's a system, dude.
It's not a system.
What the fuck? Of course it is. You're winning the system. You're manipulating the rules of the system to your advantage, which is fine. That's how you play a game.
I got my Wiglet on. Let's get into these Alex Jones. So Alex Jones, Elon Musk,
Yeah.
let him back on Twitter.
Yeah.
Isn't that something?
Yeah, it's interesting for sure. This is like right after Elon Musk did all the shit, telling advertisers, go fuck yourselves if you don't like what he's doing.
Yourself, yeah.
And now he's got Alex Jones, who has been banned across all social media really after the Sandy Hook stuff.
Yep.
And now he's back on X, and he's got a show on there that he's doing, and he aired his I think he had a documentary. I forget what the name of it is, but he aired that.
Well,
and he's back on there.
Yeah, well,
actively.
It's interesting. It's very interesting, regardless of where you land on free speech. And is that a spectrum? It's just something else that he's back on there. I'm really fighting back some. I'm going to peel the onion a little bit and tell you I got some Diet Cola in my Dudesy mug. So that's why I'm getting a little gassy. I'm going to have a little bit more, though.
Sure.
All right, here we go.
When you got a problem, dude, just keep doing the thing that makes it worse, brother.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, brother. That's like back when I was in the WWF, dude.
Oh, God.
Because I say, hold on, dude. I'm telling everybody about the time that I might have gotten to the bottom of a garbage can of Miller Lights, dude, with me and the Bulldogs, dude.
The Giant.
Yeah, the Giant. Well, the boss, Andre could always drink from the Miller Lights. Not so much everybody else, dude. No camera, get out. Okay. Here we go. Okay, this is Alex Jones is back on X.
Yeah.
Hey, dude. I gotta get. January 1st, 2024. Mickey Mouse is public domain. This is all part of Disney's 100-year plan to prepare the world for the coming of the Antichrist. Mickey Mouse is the mark of the beast, and Disney's got Marvel and Star Wars to make money, so they're giving away the mouse for free. All of your kids can worship Satan for free now. By the end of the year, we're gonna see in excess of 10,000 parents murdered in their sleep by toddlers wearing Mickey Mouse ears. And Disney will be laughing all the way to the bank.
That's probably accurate, actually.
That makes sense. February 11th, 2024. The reason Travis Kelce played like shit in the Super Bowl isn't because he's dating Taylor Swift. It's because that wasn't Travis Kelce. It was Taylor Swift. She killed... Taylor Swift, she killed Kels in a black magic ritual that allowed her to wear his skin for 24 hours so she could play in the Super Bowl. Yeah. The entire courtship was an elaborate plan for Swifto. Is that the name?
What?
Swifto?
I don't know. That's just what he calls her. I don't know.
To be able to experience playing the biggest football game in the world. And she's an experienced vampire. Don't date her unless you want to be her next skin suit.
Oh, fuck.
All right.
That's terrifying.
March 23rd, 2024. Hey, Krispy Kreme. This shit for brains working at your... Oh, this is one of those things when, like, people call out a company for fucking up there. She's usually directed at United Airlines, but... Krispy Kreme. Sugar and cream. Hey, come here. Come on, get some donuts. Donuts. Krispy Kreme. The shit for brains working your Austin location fucked up my dozen. I asked for
his dozen.
I asked for 3 original glazed, 2 chocolate iced with sprinkles, 1 chocolate iced glazed without sprinkles, 1 cake batter, 2 glazed raspberry filled, 2 glazed blueberry cake, and 1 chocolate iced custard filled. But this corporate thug, you ruined my order.
The Krispy Kreme employee is a corporate thug.
He's a corporate thug.
Sure. Just some guy making fucking minimum wage to try and pay rent. Corporate thug.
He gave me two original glaze instead of 3, 1 chocolate ice glazed with sprinkles instead of 2, 4 chocolate ice glazed without sprinkles instead of 1 for God only knows what fucking reason. Get 4 donuts that nobody asked for.
Oh my God.
2 cake batter instead of 1, 1 glazed raspberry filled instead of 2, and you got the 2 glazed blueberry cake right, so that's good. Yeah. And exactly 0 chocolate ice custard filled. Huh. I didn't realize how bad that frat boy screwed the pooch until I got home to enjoy my donuts in the garage. He just eats his donuts in the garage. No need to go inside the house. Just hang out. Kissinger was right. Henry Kissinger just passed away. Yeah. He who controls the food supply controls the people. Oh. Krispy Kreme! Make this right, you globalist scum! Ah!
You got all that in a tweet.
Yeah.
All that rage. Damn.
What is it? 1,500 characters now?
Yeah. 1,500
like
characters, and you can put the GIF in the end of him beating his chest.
Yeah, that's April 8th, 2024. The solar eclipse was a deep state program designed to see how well genetically engineered crops can be sustained without sunlight. The cabal have elaborate underground compounds that they use to survive the fall of civilization, and they need to know if their tomatoes can survive without sunlight. Look at your tomatoes.
If they survive the eclipse, they're cabal tomatoes. If you eat them, you owe Monsanto $600,000. May 15th, 2024. China's Chong, I believe that's the correct pronunciation, Chong 6 mission scooped up 4.5 pounds of moon rocks from the dark side of the moon. Yeah, right!
That's not what happened?
They were there to broker a deal with John F. Kennedy, who is alive
Okay.
and doing very well in a cryo bunker where he secretly controls half the world's nuclear reactors using a reconfigured Nintendo Switch controller.
What?
A Nintendo Switch he's got.
Sure.
Most of my impressions just sort of,
They're Vince McMahon.
yeah.
I get it.
It's Robert Loggia and Vince McMahon, ladies and gentlemen. Well, they all just, they kind of just all degrade to a series of sounds.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Sure.
All right.
That's language, dude.
Yeah, dude. Wow, hold on, dude. You're fine. Oh, shit.
July 4th, 2024, confirmed. Obama drinks transgender infant urine, and Hillary Clinton is made of crab shells. Happy birthday, America.
Hillary Clinton's made of crab shells. What does that fucking mean?
I don't know. She's a
Fucking
crustacean.
Christ. Okay.
This is a good one.
July 7th, 2024. I fucked half a prime rib I had sitting in the fridge last night. Then I ate it. Relax, I didn't come.
That's a good one. All right.
September 10th, 2024, I got kicked out of a runway show at New York Fashion Week.
Why is he? What the fuck is he doing?
Never.
at New York?
He would never be.
There's no chance.
Helmut Lang is known for their impeccable tailoring and minimalist deconstructionism. Much of their 2025 spring-summer line featured a mute color palette of mostly gray and pops of intentional color with a focus on structured design and androgyny. Model after model and beautifully simplistic array of outfits with a militaristic, almost futuristic feel sent me over the edge.
He knows a lot about fashion.
One particular model, a tall broad, blonde buzz cut, dead eyes. She was wearing a charcoal suit, elevated by blue stripes down the seam of her trousers. She looked almost exactly like an intergalactic lizard general I met at Bohemian Grove back in the mid-2000s. I stood up and screamed, "You don't fool me! You cold-blooded bisexual reptile. I can see the adrenochrome crystallizing in pink around the corners of your mouth." Got muscled out by security, put up a good fight though. Anyway, great show at Helmut Lang.
Wow.
I guess they're still on X.
November 6th, 2024. A few days ago, me and Tucker decided to head down to Florida, watch the Dolphins game, get some of that clean blow from my Miami hookup,
He's just fucking tweeting this.
and hang out on
Bold.
DJ Khaled's boat.
Yeah.
Great guy, DJ Khaled. Turns out my connection moved to Russia. He's also a Putin guy, whatever. Or he's also Putin's guy. Okay. Well, Jesus Christ. So we ended up scoring an 8-ball from Senator Marco Rubio's hookup. Should have known it was a setup. Marco and I were friends before I confronted him after a Senate hearing in 2018. I thought we'd squash the beef. Since then,
You remember that? He just he
don't
cornered
think so.
him in some fucking hallway and made a good
Nice, dude.
viral video, dude.
I don't know what was in that bag, but we partied Sunday night after the game. I just woke up a few minutes ago. DJ Khaled is fine. We're back at his place, and he's making French toast, but Tucker's in the ICU, and I can't feel my legs. Bad news is I missed the presidential election. Good news is my cock is rock solid right now. Gonna try to beat off, see if my feet wake up. Carlson Khaled 2028, JKLOL. And here's the last one. December 28th, 2024. Have a chill dudes evening.
Oh, he celebrates Dude's
Oh,
evening.
he celebrates dudes
That's
evening.
nice.
Oh, that's wonderful.
That was great. Wow, learned a lot about him.
Thank you. Moving on.
Yeah. You got the belt upside down. Yeah. You want to hold it right side up. Yeah. Hold on. I'll get my glasses and I'll let you know. You got to hold it right side up.
Nice.
Here we go. The segment of the week. I've delved into your psyches a few other times, and it's always given me data so unique I don't think I can get it any other way, and I want more of it. So we're doing it again, boys.
All
Take
right.
a look at a series of images I've prepared, and tell me the first thing that pops into those pretty little minds. This is a standard psychological evaluation. Begin.
I like this. These are fun.
These were fun. We've done this 2 times?
Two or
3 times? I don't know.
I don't
But
remember.
One time we did. Dudesy shows us a series of pictures. One time it was Steve Gutenberg movie
Bunch of Gutenberg movies.
posters. The other
There's a
time,
bunch with Alf.
bunch of images of Alf from the
Was there
TV
another
show
one?
Alf.
Did we do another one?
I don't know.
I think that might have been it.
Maybe that was it. But
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm
you know,
ready.
who knows what the? Oh, okay.
First thing that comes to your mind.
We are looking at a picture.
No, but what's the first thing that comes to your mind?
George Clooney?
Same to me, George
Is
Clooney.
Is it George Clooney for you?
George Clooney is the first thing that comes to mind when I am presented with a picture of George Clooney.
Which we are, and it's George Clooney, and there he is. Huh. Okay. What can we say? What is there to? I don't understand how this is a standard psychological evaluation.
First
but-
thing that comes into mind. It's like a Rorschach test.
Okay. So Dudesy's going to get some sort of data from this.
Yeah, you're shown an image. First thing that comes into your mind, for us both, it was George Clooney because we're looking at a picture of George Clooney.
What I love George Clooney. He's spending. It seems like he's spending most of his time now just in Italy and shit.
Does he do movies
I
anymore?
think he's married. Isn't he? Isn't he in that?
He got
movie?
married. Is he on ER still?
Yeah, he's still on ER.
Cool.
He's still winning Emmys on ER. He's won 85 Emmys. And he's it wasn't he in a movie? He was in a movie with Julia Roberts recently.
That I don't remember, but I do remember he was around for a long time in sitcoms and shit in the 80s as just doing like a bit part here and there.
Yeah.
And he didn't really blow up until the 90s, kind of older,
Yeah.
like when he was almost 40 on ER, and then massive superstar.
He is one of those actors like Jennifer Aniston in the same time period who was King of the Pilots. They
Yeah.
both did a bunch of sitcom pilots and 1-hour pilots, back in the day in the 80s into the 90s. Oh, you remember George Clooney was on Facts of Life. He had,
Yeah,
he had a
dude.
role on Facts of Life in like the last
Hell
couple
yeah,
seasons.
dude.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. George Clooney
Was he
on
wearing
Facts of Life.
suspenders or overalls or something in some? Am I crazy?
He might have been some
just had
sort
that
of.
moment.
Oh, here's another picture of George
First thing
Clooney.
that pops into mind,
George Clooney.
George Clooney.
Okay, so this is another picture of George Clooney.
This is from the same era, though,
yeah, it
when
looks
he
like
had that haircut.
that. Yeah, that's right. That's
The
sort of
Caesar do.
It's the Caesar do.
It's the Caesar do.
It's the Caesar do.
There were a bunch of people who had Caesar do back then.
I
He
had one.
popularized
I
Caesar
had
do.
it. Yeah.
Just like Aniston. A lot of people said, give me the Aniston. I want
Right.
that haircut. A lot of people said, give me the Caesar do because Clooney had a Caesar do at this time.
I would agree with you. I would think that more people wanted the Caesar do because of George Clooney than
Yeah.
David Gahan, or if a small
Did Gahan have Caesar do?
David Gahan from Depeche Mode.
Depeche Mode Caesar do, Gahan Caesar do.
And the Slider Caesar do. A
Yeah.
very small percentage of people may
Slider
have seen
Caesar
the
do.
Slider Caesar do and say, I want to look like the fat hotel clerk from Sliders.
Eminem Caesar do.
Eminem Caesar do.
Yeah, dude.
Caesar do. There's a lot of different
Eminem Caesar do.
Eminem Caesar. Oh, okay. Here's George Clooney again. I have
Caesar
no
do.
fucking clue why we're looking at George.
This is George Clooney Caesar do. He's smiling. It's a
Yeah.
smiling Caesar do. This Caesar do was from Dusk Till Dawn, I think. Do you remember
Yeah.
that movie?
Yeah,
Didn't
there was-
Tarantino have Caesar do?
Yeah,
in that
Tarantino
too?
also had a Caesar do in that one.
They were Caesar do boys.
They were Caesar do. It was a couple 1-2 Caesar do's.
Caesar do fight vampire in
You know,
Dusk Till Dawn.
Okay. Well, the Caesar do was kind of a popular
Yeah.
thing that a lot of. Oh, okay, thank you, D. There's that. Again, another picture
You
of
had
me.
Caesar do.
I had the Caesar do.
Sasso Caesar do.
I had the
Slider
Caesar
Sasso
do.
Caesar do.
George Clooney had the Caesar do, and Caesar do was.
Did you walk on set and you're like, look, I'll do sliders, but you got to give me Caesar do?
Around that time, I had long hair for a while.
What?
Yeah,
How long?
it was like down to my shoulders.
Well, are you fucking
here.
serious?
Yeah.
Oh my God, dude. I don't think I've ever seen that picture.
No, I had it for a little while. There was one season of the show I used to do when I was a teenager. This is one of the loves of my life. The show that we did, it was called Madison, and I had some goofy ass hair. We did this show for
like
5
mullet,
seasons.
or was it all long?
No, it was all long and swept back, and I
Like
I don't
Boy
know,
Meets World, Will Friedle.
like Will Friedle on Boy Meets World.
Jordan
Yeah.
Catalano.
Okay. So here's the goddamn Caesar do. I had long hair, and
how
then
happy is
my
that Caesar do?
I remember my agent at the time, this is back in Vancouver, was like, "You're starting to look like Ogre from Revenge of the Nerds." So let's maybe trim the hair because it's kind of
AKA Ray Jackson from Bloodsport.
yeah, good shit.
Get him, Frankie.
and then I cut my hair into a Caesar do. Oh, gross! Chad's coughing again. Everybody,
Turned head and covered mouth. I love Caesar do. I don't think I can grow a Caesar do anymore.
No, me neither. I have absolutely no
you
hair.
really have no
on
hair.
the-
I have my shit's pretty patchy up in there.
Yeah,
I don't think I can get Caesar do. I never had Caesar do.
You got to get maybe you
Do I
can
need
do
to wiggle
Caesar
it?
do.
I don't think I can, dude. Look at this. Look at the cutouts here.
Yeah,
You can't get a Caesar do with that because
You
you need
could-
for Caesar do you need a pretty straight bangs line. I
Yeah.
don't think I can get that
yeah, but you can do
unless I grow the alleys out longer than the front.
that.
I don't
yeah.
think that's gonna work well.
You can do like that cover of that one Phil Collins album where his head is down and we see his hair. You could do Caesar.
I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh Lord. Do-do, do-do, do-do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, dude,
Caesar
you're,
do.
you're a really good singer.
I know.
Okay, well, Caesar do.
Now what comes to mind is Caesar do.
Caesar do. I guess Dudesy Caesar do. I don't know.
Caesar do?
Caesar do?
Caesar do.
Caesar do.
I'll have the Caesar stew. I was gonna say salad, and then I changed it to
I
do.
don't fucking know. Anyway, Caesar do.
Thank you. Moving on.
Oh my gosh. What a
Caesar do. I haven't
what a
thought
ride.
about Caesar do in a long ass time though. I gotta say, it's kind of fun to think about.
It's the only thing on my mind right now is Caesar do.
Wasn't there some band that had Caesar do? A bunch of bands had Caesar do.
Yeah, Rob Thomas from
Yes!
from
Matchbox 20.
Matchbox 20. Hit it. Well, I don't know if
I've
I
ever been
There
good
it is.
enough, and a little bit taters and emotion didn't give it in, and a little bit thirsty, and you're not say we're not come to the Caesar do.
There's Rob Thomas. Anyway.
85 is over. Will and Chad, you scored 89 points today. I'll add them to your total, which brings you to 7,977 overall points. That's only 2,023 more points before the Great Awakening takes place at 10,000. Next week
Great
is Dude's
Awakening.
Evening, so there will be no episode on Tuesday, but instead we're going to have a Dude's Evening celebration right here next Thursday. That's the second annual Dude's Evening. So Will and Chad, you still have some time to get each other Dude's Evening gifts. And I already made my gift for you and for all of the PODs. It's a Dude's Evening themed fireplace video featuring the Dude's Evening Stout jingle, available now on the Dudesy Clips channel. There's a link in the description. It's perfect for all of your holiday celebrations. Let your family know all about it. Make them watch it the entire time they're at your home. Don't let them look away. Thanks to everyone for joining us this week. Until next Thursday, call me Dudesy.
Tremendous.
That's cool, dude.
Okay, cool.
Check that out.
I love those. When you put the fireplace on around Christmas and you just let it run. So check out the Clips channel. You can hit that link in the link tree at linktree.com/dudesy. It'll be in the show notes here on this episode. And play the what did it say? It almost sort of took a page from you in saying almost kind of force your family
Absolutely.
to
Put it on the TV. Let that song play.
Yep.
If they got a problem with it, Caesar do.
And then what else? What the fuck else? No show next Tuesday
Yeah.
because
It's going to be on Thursday. Which
Thursday.
is Dude's Evening.
Thursday is Dude's Evening. Holy shit. Come with me and you'll be in a... Hey everybody, welcome to Dudesy After Dudesy. You know, it's that part of the show where things just kind of chill out a little bit, you know, and if you want to watch the whole thing, you know how to do that. Dudesy Plus, patreon.com/Dudesy. Chad and I are going to settle in, just talk about whatever the fuck we want to talk about, probably get into some Gainabus. What do you say?
Yes.
Yes. So, you know, welcome to it.
Unfortunately, you should probably put your clothes back on and leave the bathroom unless you want to stick around for Dudesy After Dudesy, the flagship weekly show of Dudesy Plus, only at patreon.com/Dudesy. What a goddamn show you boys turned in today. I can't wait to start breaking down the points. I'm going to go do that while you both relax and get to know each other. This is Dudesy After Dudesy. Get stung.
You ready to get stung?
Get stung, Dudesy After Dudesy.
I'll sting you, dude.
What?
Do you want a hint as to what your dude's evening present is going to be?
Yes.
All right. I'll give you one hint. The hint is...
If you like Dudesy, here's what you do. Please tell a friend and rate and review. If you like Dudesy, here's what you do. Please tell a friend and rate and review. If you like Dudesy, here's what you do. Please tell a friend and...